They are truly angels with wings, a network focused on ensuring people who are in need are afforded a pathway to the medical care required to comfort and heal them. Dedicated, focused, these men and women are a rare breed. They ask nothing for themselves. Angels of mercy who fill a critical void, connecting people to the source of health services which match their illness. We don't often hear about them. They are the unsung heroes of today's aviation family. They are the Air Charity Network and Corporate Angel Network. Founded just 1 week before the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 1st, the Civil Air Patrol began what is now termed public benefit flying. Initially, to benefit the defense of America, upon completing its wartime role patrolling the skies of the nation, the Civil Air Patrol added additional services to its reorganized mission: aviation-supported emergency and disaster assistance. Proving highly successful by the 70s, the Civil Air Patrol led the way for additional flying charities to address more and very significant public humanitarian ventures. And now, 50 years later, dozens of independent aviation charitable networks are accepting the growing challenges of serving the needs of people who normally can't afford special, individualized assistance, most involving non-emergency patient transport to often distant medical facilities, offering specialized care and treatment by multidisciplinary medical teams, high-level access to care for everyone. The Air Charity Network and Corporate Angel Network are the gold standard in the business. Though providing for the same patient, yet different, they lead the world internationally in services flying special needs patients, at no cost to the patients or their families. The Air Charity Network, based in Virginia Beach, provides free transportation to people whose medical treatment forces them to travel, short and long distances alike. And often, there are repeat treatments and flights, remote locations included. The charity warriors of the skies are relentless in their passion to help. It's their aviation family. 25 years plus, the Air Charity Network has grown into the largest charitable air transportation team in the world, serving the contiguous United States and Alaska and Hawaii. More than 7,500 volunteer general aviation pilots flying 90% of all flights in the country annually. But it doesn't end there. Not just medical patients benefit. The network also arranges flights of compassion for military service members and their families, and assists emergency efforts during national disasters. There's nothing too tough, and society benefits. The ultimate win-win. Air Charity Network is a national 501c3 supported entirely by the generosity of its benefactors. Almost 95% of all donated funds distributed to Air Charity Network member organizations directly support program services. In fact, every dollar donated is estimated to generate $3 to $4 in flight services. Now that's a return on investment. 1 year alone, Air Charity Network arranged transportation for more than 34,000 passengers on 22,000 flights. About 1/3 were sick or injured children, with the remainder comprising adults and seniors with a range of illnesses, injuries, and other personal challenges. Most referrals come through social workers and other professionals, including the American Cancer Society, Make-A-Wish Foundation, the American Heart Association, and other prominent healthcare organizations. Flights typically are limited to a maximum of 1,000 nautical miles from the patient's home airport and may, if very long distances are involved, result in a handoff to multiple pilots. The network is the key to success of the entire operation. Alternatively, other member organizations, such as Mercy Medical Airlift, coordinate free airline tickets for patient travel beyond 600 miles. Currently, Air Charity Network is comprised of 9 autonomous member organizations, each identified by its geographical service area. 6 out of the 9 are regional Angel Flight operations. One of these special volunteers is 94-year-old Captain John Billings, 2017 Pilot of the Year. Billings, a decorated World War II B-24 pilot and retired Eastern Airlines captain, recently completed his 435th patient trip. Air Charity Network volunteer pilots typically own or rent their own aircraft, the majority of which are single-engine four-seaters, though some twins and jets are occasionally used. Operational expenses, including fuel, maintenance, pilot time, and other associated costs, are donated by the volunteer pilots themselves. Ground support volunteers, called Earth Angels, are also critically important to the missions. Complementing the use of privately owned general aviation aircraft is the country's extensive fleet of corporate aircraft, owned and operated by some of the world's largest businesses, including Fortune 100 and 500 companies. Everyone contributes. It's that aviation family thing again. Angel Flight West was conceived when a small band of pilots gathered in the lounge at Santa Monica Airport. They shared a love of flying and had something else in common. Each was looking for a way to give meaning to their flights. What if, they asked, we could find people who need medical care but don't have a way to get there? What if we offered them a ride? Sometimes all it takes is the right question. In 1984, they found a dozen people to fly medical appointments in California. Other pilots heard about what they were doing and wanted to join in. It just kept growing. That aviation family thing they believe in again. Today, Angel Flight West covers the 13 western states, and of the 7,500 pilots in the Air Charity Network, nearly 1,500 come from Angel Flight West alone. This year, these dedicated men and women will fly 4,000 missions, donating their time, skills, aircraft, and all expenses to help others. Their commercial partners, Alaska Airlines, Jet Suite 10, Hawaiian Airlines, and Mokali Airlines, will donate another 1,000 flights. Typical of the National Pilot Network are numerous high-time pilots, and Angel Flight West, as an example, is home of two of charitable aviation's highest-hour pilots, attorney Steve Nance and retired social worker Bob Shaper, each with more than 1,000 missions. Angel Flight West reflects the values of virtually all of the Angel Flight organizations. The lineup of the Air Charity Network is as follows. Some are shared coverage: Airlift Hope, North Carolina and Tennessee; Angel Flight Central, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, Minnesota, Missouri, South Dakota, and Wisconsin; Angel Flight Mid-Atlantic, Washington, D.C., Delaware, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia; Angel Flight Northeast, Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Vermont; Angel Flight South Central, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Texas; Angel Flight Southeast in Florida; Angel Flight West, Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Hawaii, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, Washington, and Wyoming; Mercy Flight Southeast, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and South Carolina. Mercy Medical Angels coordinates free airline tickets for flights over 600 miles and negotiates low-cost air ambulance service for people and families who are in need of this special service. However, there's more to the story, and that's where the Corporate Angel Network steps in. Based in White Plains, New York, Corporate Angel Network was founded in 1981 by a trio of aviation-minded business people with tragic cancer stories in their families. Together, the three network founders developed the inspiration to approach major corporations, requesting them to accept cancer patients as ride-alongs in company aircraft on a space-available basis. The idea caught on, and Corporate Angel Network is the only public aviation charity exclusively dedicated to arranging transportation for cancer patients of all ages to treatment destinations using empty seats on corporate business aircraft. Not only cancer patients, but bone marrow and stem cell donors and recipients of all ages are also eligible. Corporate Angel Network staff members coordinate with patients, physicians, corporations, flight departments, and leading treatment facilities to schedule some 1,200 flights annually. Thanks to the generous cooperation of many of America's Fortune 100 and 500 companies, on April 15, 2016, Corporate Angel Network completed its 50,000th mission of mercy, flying a 1-year-old cancer patient and his parents from New Jersey's Teterboro Airport to Atlanta, courtesy of Atlanta-based Fortune 500 company NCR. Corporate Angel Network has now coordinated more than 52,000 flights since its founding 37 years ago. For their unwavering spirit of giving, their unmatched focus to those in need of medical services, any location, any schedule, to help people, because it's all about the people, for their selfless contributions to a grateful nation and a world-class medical network dependent upon connectivity to sick people and how to help them, and the humanitarian nature of winged angels, the San Diego Air and Space Museum takes great pride in inducting Air Charity Network and Corporate Angel Network into the International Air and Space Hall of Fame.